Hello. Welcome back to Card
Hi.
Salad. Hello. Hi. Hi.
Thanks.
Hi. Whoa. Hey.
Who are you?
What's up? I'm Justin.
Who are you
I'm
people?
steering the ship currently. And then we got, there's James.
Where's
Hi,
the ship?
James.
There's Mitch.
Oh, hi, me.
Is there a boat?
Is there what? There's Bill.
You said you're steering the ship. Where? Oh,
Oh.
hey.
uh, hey. Today we are reviewing more Flesh and Blood cards. If you didn't know any
What is
better,
this
you'd think we
person's
were a Flesh and
name?
Blood channel. Who?
No.
Nathaniel Himawan. Himawan?
Most people are flesh and blood channels, right? I mean,
Pretty much, yeah.
I
Most
think there's
people,
blood in
yeah.
there.
It is day 13 of Monarch spoiler season, and
Pum,
we've
pum,
got
pum.
some more Light Illusionist cards and maybe a couple other things in here. We're going to go through these cards, discuss them, and try to guess their power level based on our knowledge of the game and cards in general. And we will each give them a score, and then we will give you the average of our scores as the card salad score. And then we will give them an art score at the end, because the art in this game is honestly just out of this world, top notch, next level kind of stuff. And let's hop into it with Herald of Tenna City. 2 cost, 6 attack, common light illusionist attack action, blocks for 3. Dominate. If Herald of Tenacity hits, put it into your hero's soul. And it has Phantasm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Honestly, the dominate's kind of moot point,
Yeah, I was just thinking the
right?
same thing.
It
So,
helps in the
well,
instance of if they don't have a 6, it's pretty good. But otherwise, it's like, well, I was only gonna block with 1 anyway.
so currently, you know, we mainly talk about 2 classes that pretty much handle this class very well, and that would be Brute and
Guardian.
Guardian. Um,
And itself.
no. Phantasm does not activate against illusionist attacks. It says if defended by
Oh,
a non-illusionist attack action card.
I completely not heard that the whole time.
Illusions are never fooled by other illusions.
Oh,
Come on.
illusionists are.
Or they are
Man.
always fooled by other illusions.
Yeah.
Um so, in those instances you're like, yeah, it doesn't really matter the dominate if this is getting destroyed. But in scenarios where it's not getting destroyed and maybe your opponent was going to use 2 cards to block, um this is pretty good, and it's going to go into your soul if it hits. You're basically making it very difficult to not let it go into your soul. And if you have it, like that one card where it was like add +5, you could put that on this just to make sure that damage is going to get through, like more of that damage is going to get through. You could
Yeah.
have on hit effects with this. The dominate just helps with a lot of things when you I think you really want to combine this with other cards that are going to give you bonus effects. um I don't know. Dominate is very strong in scenarios where this isn't just being destroyed by a 6 attack card. It is very vanilla though. Well, it goes into your soul. It's not that vanilla. It is
Yeah,
mostly
not super
vanilla, but
vanilla.
but I'm between a 9 and an 8. Well, you guys do your score first.
Hmm. I think there's other cards that do similar things. I can't think of them off the top of my head. That you're gonna play for cheaper. I feel like there's a 1 for 7 where if it hits, it goes into your soul. Um, that does not have dominate, and like Bill was saying, a little bit of a moot point for these things to have dominate. Um,
Like a little cherry on top is all. It's not
yeah,
useless, but it's not as effective as some other things could be.
so I think I'd put this at an 8.
Like imagine intimidate, and you pull the 1/6 in their hand.
Hmm.
But I think it's an 8. Yeah. I mean, even my Room Boy deck has nine options to block it with in the
My
main
wizard deck has
60.
0.
I agree with that, but a deck that's not Brute or Guardian it's gonna run. They don't have that many. Like you have maximum 3 of those 9 attack cards. Sure, like if you have it on that turn and you're like, I want to block that, you can. That's great. Next turn, I've got more Phantasm cards coming at you. I've got probably, if there's blue and yellows of these, up to 9 of these in my deck, plus Phantasmagasm and, like any non super high 6 attack card class is going to eventually run out of ways to block these cards. And then you're going to want to block with more than one.
Everybody with money has a guaranteed 3, right? Every deck runs Command and Conquer. Of course, the auras we saw from yesterday's cards, they can help that. It's not a bad card by any means.
It's not. It's just going into your soul is a great effect, and dominate almost ensures that if it's not being countered.
Unmovable. If unmovable isn't hitting, that's the only thing that can stop it from hitting after if they don't have a 6.
You can also do a card from hand, a defense reaction,
and
armor and stuff. There's other ways to get there, but this makes it a lot harder because you can't just simply block for 2.
None of my armor can block, so I always forget that's a thing.
Wartune Herald. I don't remember seeing the art of this one. 1 cost, 7 attack, common light illusionist attack action, blocks for 3. If Wartune Herald hits, put it into your hero's soul. Hey, look, it's that card.
Yeah.
And that's all it does. Phantasm. Yeah, no dominate. It's 1 extra attack for 1 less cost and does not have dominate.
Good card.
I don't think it's like
power level.
Yeah, I don't think it's significantly better or worse. I think it's like right there. I think it's about the same.
8, yeah.
Let's move away from this card so we don't talk about what we're supposed to talk about later. All right.
Herald of Rebirth. What did that person say? There's only like 2 or 3 cards that are light illusionist that do not say Herald on them in some
Something
form.
like that, yeah.
Herald of Rebirth, 2 cost, 7 attack, common light illusionist attack action, blocks for 3. If Herald of Rebirth hits, put it into your hero's soul and put up to 1 card with Phantasm from your graveyard on top of your deck. So this is
good.
So this is the best of both of the previous cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it doesn't have dominate. I guess it has the cost of that card. You get the 7 attack.
The best part of
you
that
get
card.
to put it. You get it. I don't know. Okay, forget it. The first card is completely irrelevant to this. That's the only thing that it's not even the best part is that it costs. What a dumb statement. Okay, so this is the best things about the previous card with the cost of the first card and the addition of recursion. This is, even though it costs 1 more, this is a 9 for me. This is significantly better than the previous card.
It's a 9.
Putting Phantasmagasm back on top of your deck. Oh baby. Any Phantasm card. They're all really high power level cards, so getting to put that on top of your deck is fantastic.
And you get to choose.
You get to choose.
Yeah. It's not just take the first Phantasm card in your graveyard and put it on top. It's just pick one. 9.
Yep.
Graveyard
reusing your best attacks is generally pretty good.
I'm using that on the snakes every day.
Snakes? Oh yeah.
All day, every day.
Herald of Judgment. 2 cost, pitches for 2, 6 attack, rare, light illusionist attack action, blocks for 3. The other prism specialization. If Herald of Judgment hits, put it into your hero's soul, and the defending hero can't play cards from their banish zone until the end of their next turn. Phantasm. If it hits.
I mean, this is a sideboard card.
Unfortunately, I think I agree. There's no point to play this.
Playing this against a warrior, just Dorinthia, you know.
Yeah, 2 for 6. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that one of the specialization cards you're like 3 matchups. I'll use this.
2 for 6 goes into your soul is what it is in those matchups, and that's not bad. But we have seen so many things.
Yeah,
you're gonna start getting pressed for space.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you definitely have this in your 80, right? I think this is going in your 80, at least 3 of them.
Yeah,
don't know.
obviously this
Yeah.
is crazy against Chain and against Levia, and Mitch pointed out that it's even really good against Wizard
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
the Wizard's hero power banishes the card off the top, and then you play it from the banish zone.
Yeah. So it's effectively turning off the wizard's hero power.
But you usually play it from the banish zone on your opponent's turn, right? Which means this doesn't turn that off much.
Well, if this hits before that, well, so if they use their power before this hits, then yeah. So they would probably just launch an attack at you as
Yeah.
soon as you announce this. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I'm not even sure if this is good in Wizard because
Because you're never playing from the banish zone on your own turn.
sometimes
I mean,
you
you probably
do,
Sometimes
are,
but
you are.
generally
but
not.
not often. And they
Because
can only do
sometimes,
this a few times.
They
yeah,
they
because
can
like
just
if you
play
need to
around
opt
it.
first and you don't have a way to do that instantly, because you're just like, I don't know what's on the top of my deck, and I don't feel like YOLOing 3 resources right now to hit nothing because I've done that so many times and it hurts. So it would be not completely destroying wizard, but it would do some damage.
I think I score this at a 6. I don't think I'd give just a sideboard main card anything higher than a 6.
Yeah, because a 7 is like this just goes in your deck, right? It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
amazing. It's not like out of this world, but it's like it goes in your deck.
I'm on board for the 6 train.
That's so much sadness for me because specialization cards you really want to be like the epitome of your class or your character. You want this to be like, this is why I play this character. It does this. This just kind of brings it all together. But this is literally just like they could have put this on any illusionist card. It really is just that kind of a lame effect. It's like so limited on its matchups and like very good in those matchups, but like warrior, you're like, this is a worthless. It's not. It's 2 for 6, but how about I play 3 for 9 or 1 for 7? Put in my soul, or it's just kind of disappointing as a specialization card. Herald of Triumph, 2 cost, 7 attack, rare light illusionist attack action, 3 armor. Attack action cards have -1 while defending Herald of Triumph. If it hits, put it in your hero's soul. Phantasm. That's better than the 1 for 7.
Yeah.
That's That's
I
a
like
9.
it.
I think I like 9 on this as well because
Easy score.
it makes 6 attack cards, which are quickly. It's becoming apparent that that break point is so important. A lot of cards have 6, not a way less cards have 7 or more.
Mhm.
So breaking that 6 point where they're just like, I can't destroy it. Crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes this very threatening, and it will go in your soul.
9.
Herald of Protection.
Can't even
So
read it.
right. 2 cost, 7 attack, common light illusionist attack action, blocks for 3. If Herald of Protection hits, put it into your hero's soul and create a spectral shield token. Phantasm.
Have you just read the same cards over and over again?
Essentially, yes. I think
That's a 9. I think,
we
it's
found
that's a
this.
good card.
Being able to make a token, so good.
Like,
So good.
remember, look at the value of the token. This is basically reads, if it hits, put in your hero's soul.
Get 2
And
free
then create
resources,
2
put a card in
resources
your
only
hero's
for
soul,
spending on
banish that
tokens.
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not 9. Yeah.
9 or
Yeah,
9er.
the tokens are just very expensive. And I mean, we graded the boots so highly for being able to recharge 1 armor. A token is 1 free block on any source of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you don't have to attack twice with weapons to, recharge it. It's just like the value of creating a free token is insane.
Yeah.
Herald of Erudition. Erudition?
Erudition.
Erudition. 2 cost. Pitches for 2. 5 attack. Majestic light illusionist attack action. Blocks for 3. It's better be good.
This is Harder to get through, but big.
2 cost for 5. Dominate. If Herald of Erudition hits, put it into your hero's soul and draw 2 cards. Woo! Phantasm.
At the very
Holy
worst,
moly.
you're playing this out of Arsenal with 1 pitch from hand, or Heart Cross Strap. Let's say that. You then
This
get a
is
5 or 6 card turn.
the partner card to the Sentinel.
To the Sentinel.
The Sentinel that that
Oh.
makes your opponent attack them that costs 6.
Mhm.
This is the one. This is the card you want in your arsenal when you make the Sentinel play, and then you pitch for this, and you attack, dominate, draw 2 extra cards, and ideally also have the go again thing in play. But even if not, you reload your arsenal. You get to reload your arsenal before you end your turn. Plus, it's more damage coming through. This is a 9, and
Yeah.
I wish I could give it a 10. If the Phantasm wasn't there, I'd give this a 10. No doubt.
Yeah, you
It
just gotta
even
make sure
gets
you have
closer to a
those,
10 if it has 6 or 7 attack. Because 7's much easier to get through than 5, obviously.
Yeah, 5 is like,
Mhm.
block for 3 from my hand, and then any defense reaction is going to get me there, or potentially like a nice big armor piece, which people are going to be
Yeah.
sideboarding for,
Yeah. And there's definitely ways to buff this that are like
Right.
Are
You can
pretty good.
absolutely give it +5 with, that other card.
Mhm.
Or any attack buffing card. This obviously you're going to want to pair those together, but even 5 makes them use at least
Yeah.
2 resources
And then popping those, what is it, the gloves?
to remove Phantasm.
to remove Phantasm on this. Like this is a great card to remove Phantasm on.
Yeah.
9.
Because
Yeah.
you're probably comboing from it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Or attempting a combo.
Right, you
more
really
like.
want the go
Mhm.
again aura in play when you play this, and then you're gonna do everything you can to ensure that it hits, and then you're gonna continue your turn. And
Yeah.
this is gonna be your go wide turn, and God forbid you fire 2 of these off. And that is the end of the cards. So let's go through all of our 10s real quick. I give this a 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
10.
10 artwork.
10.
9.
Yeah, I think because I'm hesitating, it's a 9. It's so bright. It is a really cool
Yeah.
thing going on, but it's like this one's not yellow. It's at least white, but God, it's so bright.
This is one of the few
Yeah, but
very
the
bright
entire
cards that I would
card
give a
is
10.
white. 9.3.
It's a 10.
10.
And Mighty Ape.
Yeah, shout out to Mighty Ape. I guess. I don't know who that is. Herald of
10.
Judgment, 10.
Another 10.
Just going to slap a
Again,
10.
one of the very few cards that is just very, very bright and very yellow that I'll give a 10.
I just like the scales.
Love it.
10.
10?
10.
Oh yeah.
I
I
like
want
the
this as a
colors.
playmat.
Who is this? Daria. Daria Klebnikova. Okay.
All right,
All
Bill.
right. Yeah. What do you need to say about this card?
It's flawless.
It's flawless.
It's literally
If
the greatest piece of
there
art
is
ever
an
created.
HD art available, I will be manipulating a company who doesn't know about this to make me a playmat.
Oh, and there goes our chances of ever getting a pre-release card.
Just kidding. Give me a mat of this, and I will support your game until the end of time.
10.
Absolutely 100. I love this card. It is gorgeous.
It's very, very
It's
nice.
super good. Oh, look, you can see like tiny people down here, and they're like, I guess we attack it. I
die.
guess I'll die.
Another 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one's good.
very good.
Thanks, Legend Story Studios. It's really easy to do this grading when they're all 10s.
Yeah, did we give? We gave one thing. Not
We gave
a 10.
one. Two, yeah. I think. No, just one. Just one.
I think it was just the Herald and
Yeah.
protection. Everything
Oh,
else.
was that the last one?
Yep, that's it. We're done. We're getting real good at this. That was 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yep, getting real good.
I mean, we just did 6 of the same card.
Hey, they all contain the same text. They really do.
Yeah, basically.
Dominate.
Put
If
it
it
in your
hits, put it in
soul.
your soul. Wait, is that an attack? Yeah. If it hits,
Soul.
put it in your soul. If it hits, put it in your soul. If it hits, put it in your soul.
Put it in your soul. If it hits.
If it hits, put it in your soul. But
So
with a
then
bonus.
maybe making
If
tokens
it hits, put it in your soul.
with your hero power
If it hits, put it in your soul.
isn't going to be that bad.
Yeah, probably not. Except the cost as well, but
You
yeah.
still got to pay
Yeah.
the 2. But yeah, everything wants to go in your soul. So
And after you used it, which is so much better than charging for that kind of
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, getting damage out of it and then charging your it's so good.
Yeah.
thing. Oh,
All right.
right.
That's gonna do it, and I'm not sure how we're gonna. Oh, actually, we do. The schedule said like 2 cards on Saturday, but actually it was way more. The Noxious revealed like a ton of cards. I think he may have opened a Blitz deck or 2 or some packs of cards. I'm not sure. He had a ton of cards, but we are moving into lots of generics and then filling out those final spots in like I saw a couple Shadow Brute cards, and so we'll be filling out the class cards and mostly seeing generics from here on out. And yep, we're gonna keep doing this until it doesn't make sense to. Hopefully we'll just see the overall card dump soon, because next weekend is pre-release weekend, which we all have an entry into, and that's gonna be freaking exciting. So
Maybe we can bring you guys some good pre-release games.
oh man,
Yeah.
hell yeah, definitely gonna get those recorded and put those up on the channel. That's gonna be a ton of fun. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you would do us a solid and hit the subscribe button to see more of our stuff, and maybe even turn on notifications so you know when we put shit up every time. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh wait, and